Hey, what's going on? This is early morning reporter vlog episode doubleheader. Pretty much planning on doing back to back doubleheaders today. um, mm, okay, now we do. No, it's wrong day. But let's get right into it. I'm pretty much mumbling. Okay, reporter vlog. Let's get right into it. Get right into it. With the first story, pretty much from 22 hours ago, kind of stale, but they're still useful. Dean Cain, otherwise known as Superman, from the mid 90s, is planning on joining ICE. The same guy that represented a good guy on screen is planning on joining ICE. Oh, let me get right into the story to give us the story of safety net. But we will be saying a little something about this story after I get done reading. Yeah, okay. This is brought by TMZ. I don't, yeah, it's legit. Even though it got a link called 2fab.com, but it's brought by TMZ. Dean Cain joining ICE. From 2Fab. Okay, from 2Fab celebrity. Pretty much. He say brought to you by 2Fab. Updated. Um, on August 8th, 2025 at 7:43 a.m. 7:43 a.m. Kevin McHale, not the famous Boston Celtic player, calls pathetic loser Dean Cain desperate for joining ICE. The view. Okay. The views Anna Navarro also shared her thoughts on the former Superman decision to join ICE, suggesting he joined a gym instead. Okay, Glee alum Kevin McHale has had some choice words for Dean Cain after the latter voice he plans to join United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement Department. Look, I know the entertainment business is in shambles, but imagine being so out of work and desperate for attention. I would know that you joined ICE. 37-year-old Glee alum said on X on Thursday, August 7th. He finished the tweet by adding, bleeping pathetic loser. The views Anna Navarro maybe maybe on summer hiatus, but she shared her thoughts on Kane's announcement as well as on Instagram. This was Superman, Navarro said, alongside a photo of the Lois and Clark, The Adventures of Superman star in the ICE story, the headline. He should have joined a gym, Navarro suggested. Kane announced his plans earlier this week to seek employment at ICE. With the 59-year-old comments coming amid ICE recruitment calls. Oh, man. Former actor told Jesse Waters on Fox that he will be sworn in as an ICE agent ASAP. He also added that he was already a sworn deputy sheriff as well as a police officer, per the New York Times. For those who don't know, I'm a sworn law enforcement officer, as well as being a filmmaker. I felt it was important to join with our first responders to help secure the safety of all Americans, Kane said in a Tuesday, August 5th Instagram video. I just talked about it, so I joined it. Here's your opportunity to join ICE. Kane is best known for his roles in Lois and Clark, New Adventure of Superman, and Supergirl, but lately has made headlines for his support of President Donald Trump. So basically, this is like they said. This is a guy having been in the spotlight, looking for attention. He's gonna get the wrong kind of attention because, dang, he just joined himself to the problem of separating families, or on the excuse of them being in the country illegally. Because that's what the Republicans are doing. They're milking that excuse to the end. But but they don't care about the results of how they are doing it. See, but it's basically a guy that hunt for attention because he's been out of the spotlight. I don't know when the last year of Lois and Clark was, but it's been quite some time. Just say over 10 years. So he's a what better way to get into to the spotlight than with ICE. But he's gonna have some people waiting for him that's not gonna care about who he is whatsoever, and they're gonna express themselves toward him like he's never been expressed towards before. And the thing about it is though, he's a sworn in law enforcement law enforcement guy, but he's backing a guy that's pretty much a felon, 34 count felon. Make it make sense. You're sworn in. Let's see. Yeah, he's a sworn law enforcement officer, but he's backs a guy that's pretty much a felon. So yeah, that's the platform this Republican Party is running on. A whole total hypocritical platform, and they finally got them another soldier with some celebrity, with some old dusty celebrity flavor to him, and Dean Cain. But seriously, dang, if you want to get some attention, make a movie. Make a movie, but he's gonna get the wrong. He's joined in the club. He's gonna get the wrong attention. Some that he deserves because he made the decision. See, sometimes you get what you got coming to you because you made the conscious decision to join something that isn't too legit, isn't too. It may seem like it is, but it isn't. In the ICE agency, as far as the ICE agency. But this is a joke, though. In playing a character, and I put the emphasis on playing a character that stood up for the truth and justice, not to push over, not to push around of innocent people that haven't done nothing to harm anybody. That's a hypocritical exchange within itself. But this is the name of the game with I saw it with the Republican Party and with the United States in general. Uh, they seem like they stand up for something, but they really don't. Two faces, two faces. That sums up the Republican Party just like that. Two faces. Let us move on away from Dean on to the next one. Okay, from Dean Cain to a crazy bank robber decided to hit hit a Louisville bank in the East Side. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, this is brought to you by WLKY. Um, with the publishers being with updated 10:55 p.m. On August 8th, 2025. I got to follow up on this story when I get done reading it. With the publisher being Matthew Keck and Alex Suckow. Whew, found my names. uh, Matthew Keck and Alex Suckow. Louisville, Kentucky, a man accused of invading a woman's home and her two children, then robbing the bank, was arrested Friday afternoon. Well, that takes care of the follow up. LMPD said there was a robbery around 9:30 a.m. Friday at PNC next to the Oxmoor Center on Shepherdsville Road. Going to the police, 32 police, a 32-year-old Armand Langford first invaded a woman's home, then took her car, with her and her children inside to the bank to demand cash. And then police chief said a house on Whips Mill was also connected. They said he was armed with a large knife. And an arrest slip says Langford held the knife to the woman's throat, and as she drove to the bank, Langford got an unknown amount of money, then ran away from the scene. The BLKY spoke to the woman's husband, and who said she was stabbed in the stomach, had a cut on her hand. Dang. She was rushed into surgery after the attack, but her injuries were believed to be non-threatening. The woman's husband also said the suspect told bank tellers that if they didn't give him $20,000, he was going to kill her. Whew. Thank God for the people at PNC. The woman's husband, Brandon Strong, said they've done a good job. They checked on us after the fact. They took care of my kids when EMS has to rush her to the hospital. Man was later taken into custody under the overpass near the Best Buy on Shelbyville Road. He was being put on a stretcher when WLKY passed the scene. St. Matthews police said the witness called and said she would believe she saw Langford in the area of Columbia Avenue in Harrod's place. He told police it appeared he was changing clothes. Get with it. Yep, get rid of evidence. This is when several agencies responded to the scene and made contact with Langford. Police said he ran away and tried to hide in brush under the interstate. Langford was taken into custody without incident. Police said he was checked by the EMS at the scene, across from the bank in the mall behind St. Margaret Mary Catholic Church. Police had the entire neighborhood blocked off during the manhunt for Langford. He is charged with first-degree robbery, kidnapping, adult kidnapping, minor, and first-degree assault. LMPD said Langford admitted to 3 other robberies that took place between 2018 and 2020. He's been busy. One of the robberies took place at the Walgreens at 733 Dixie Highway. Another was at the Circle K on 5203 Greenwood Road. The last was at the McDonald's at 2720 West Broadway. Yep. Yeah, they've been busy. The arrest slip says Langford pointed a handgun at workers and demanded cash in all three robberies. He is facing additional robbery charges for those incidents. Going to court records, Langford was sentenced to 14 years in prison for nearly a dozen robberies charges in 2024, but he was released just months after later on shock probation. Mm. Oh boy. Well done. It's basically a crazy lunatic, lunatic. Focus on one thing only. Glad he got caught. Seriously, glad he got caught. And that, shout out to that lady for catching him, changing clothes, trying to get rid of evidence. And he hopefully he gets what he deserves. And stay and to keep him off the street. Cause that's a trip. That's a trip. 32 years old. Got a little history behind him too. $20,000. Dang. Woo. $20,000. But glad he's off the street. That's a trip, like I said, and lady got blessed. Cause anytime you get stabbed in the stomach, dang, dang. Let us move on. I'm gonna stop it right here and load this one up to the page, and we'll be getting started on our second double header. Sponsored by Think About Productions, the Reporter Vlog.